Welcome, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here, ready to bring you another electrifying video. Today, we're diving into the Great Storm event, where I'll not only showcase the intense battle but also break down the strategy so you can conquer it with confidence. Here's the twist: I'll be testing Augustus for the very first time against the boss of the Great Storm event. Will he prove his strength? Stick around to find out. The Great Storm event is the perfect chance to level up your pets and sharpen your team's strategy. Before taking on the boss, it's essential to build a team that truly complements your heroes, whether that's with a magic-focused lineup, a physical attack squad, or one specializing in pure damage. Start by gathering storm resistance points from the weaker zones, then progress steadily through battles. As you accumulate more storm resistance, your team will grow stronger and better prepared for tougher enemies. Remember to approach early battles with caution and strategy until you have enough storm resistance to fully empower your team. To defeat the boss, aim for a total of 45 action points. Collecting 43 action points will net you 200 resistance points, making this the safest approach. While it's possible to defeat the boss with fewer action points, as I've shown in previous videos, this method provides the most reliable strategy. Focus on destroying towers rather than the Altar of Power, as towers weaken the boss, while the altar does not grant resistance points. To minimize the risk of loss, it's best to engage in battles without skipping them. With only 2 points remaining, plan carefully for your final attack on the boss. In this video's description, I'll also share a method for defeating the boss with 160 buff, so check that out if you're looking for a more efficient approach. For buffs, start by choosing the 20% boost to both physical and magic attack for your entire team at the first Altar of Power. This buff enhances your heroes' stats across the board, benefiting not only physical attackers but also pure damage heroes like Hero Wars Heidi and Hero Wars Iris, whose skills are influenced by magic attack. Skip buffs that increase armor or magic defense, as the boss primarily deals pure damage, making those buffs less effective. At the second Altar of Power, prioritize a healing increase buff over any that enhance physical or magic damage resistance. This is key since the boss relies heavily on pure damage, making healing essential for your team's survival. Finally, at the third Altar of Power, go for a buff that increases either magic damage or pure damage to maximize your team's offensive edge against the boss. I'll be selecting the pure damage buff in this video to test Hero Wars Augustus's potential. When facing the boss with 200 storm resistance, it's best to avoid a physical attack team, as the boss frequently dodges physical attacks, which can significantly extend the battle. Instead, consider using a team of magic attackers or pure damage dealers, for a more efficient approach. This doesn't mean that physical attack teams can't succeed. Many teams are capable of defeating the boss, but magic and pure damage teams often have an easier time since they aren't affected by the boss's dodges. One effective strategy is to place Hero Wars Isaac at the front of your team. The boss deals magic damage, allowing Isaac to absorb it and charge his energy faster, enabling him to use his ultimate ability more frequently, which can be a game changer in this fight. The first team composition consists of Isaac with Oliver, Nebula with Cain, Orion with Chorus, Augustus with Albus, and Dorian with Merlin, with Chorus as the team pet. Initially, Nebula was part of the lineup, but she was quickly defeated early in the battle. In the second attempt, I swapped Nebula for Heidi, which significantly improved team performance. In the first battle, this team managed to bring the boss down to only a quarter of its health. Isaac, positioned at the front, plays a dual role as both a magic damage absorber and an energizer for the team. As the boss deals magic damage, Isaac converts the incoming magic into energy, allowing him to unleash his ultimate ability frequently. This disrupts the boss's abilities, making Isaac invaluable by both protecting the team from the boss's magic attacks and maintaining a steady damage output. Orion, Supported by Chorus, is the team's primary magic damage dealer, delivering high bursts of magic damage essential for quickly reducing the boss's health. Orion's area damage keeps the boss's minions in check, maintaining control of the battlefield. With Augustus on the team, Orion's magic damage converts into pure damage, making his attacks even more lethal. In the first battle, Orion achieved a remarkable 18 million damage, making him the top damage dealer, closely followed by Isaac with 15 million. Dorian, paired with Merlin, functions as the team's healer, supporting the team with continuous healing to sustain them throughout the fight. Merlin enhances Dorian's healing capabilities, ensuring that the front line remains strong and able to withstand the boss's attacks. This composition combines strong magic and pure damage output with healing and strategic positioning, making it a highly effective setup against the boss. In the video, you can see all chest locations, however, my chest locations are different from my guildmates. We compared chest locations, and not all chests appear in the same location. This variability means you should always be on the lookout and not rely solely on previous chest locations. Exploring each area thoroughly is key to maximizing your rewards from the event. Mastering the Great Storm event requires not only strategic planning, but also adaptability in the face of challenges. By carefully selecting your team composition, utilizing buffs effectively, and making tactical adjustments based on your experiences, you can overcome the obstacles and emerge victorious against the formidable boss. One additional tip for navigating the Great Storm event is to communicate and strategize with your guild. Sharing information about chest locations, effective team compositions, and successful strategies can significantly improve your performance. Coordination and cooperation with your guildmates can make the difference between a difficult struggle and a seamless victory. In this video, we've broken down the ultimate strategy for conquering the Great Storm event, from building the best team compositions to maximizing buffs and tackling the boss. With every battle and tactical choice, you're leveling up your heroes, your pets, and your own strategic skills. Now it's your turn, Guardians of Dominion. Have any tips or unique strategies of your own for the Great Storm event? Share them in the comments. I'd love to hear your insights and experiences. And if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our growing community for more powerful Hero Wars strategies. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and push the limits. Together, we can conquer any storm. Salute and friendship.